Hello everybody, welcome to Split Mountain Ranch. We're here doing the Breakfast Challenge. And depending on how things go, we might take that challenge up a level and do another couple challenges while we're here. Since I'm a glutton for punishment, I figured I'd do this challenge as hard as you could possibly do it. So we're here with $0, a $200,000 loan in the bank, nothing to show for it, and no equipment. Zero equipment. And we're going to take, I'd like to say, my own take on how this challenge should go. We're going to use a couple mods that are maybe not the way you'd think I'd be using them. But let's start out by getting some very strange starting equipment. Let's start out by getting ourselves a little loan. So we're going to start off by borrowing, let's say, I don't know, 50K? No, we're going to need more than that. Let's go to 70K. Let's go to 70K. It doesn't matter. We'll pay it off in like minutes. So it's all good. We're going to come in here to the store. We're going to get ourselves a skid steer loader. And we're going to get this specific skid steer loader because it kind of has a, I don't know what you want to call it, a feature? I don't know, something I like about it. You'll see in just a minute. Nothing else, just that. Buy. We are not going to be leasing any equipment during this challenge. We are just going to buy what we need. Because, I don't know. Again, glutton for punishment, love to do things the hard way. Let's scan through here. And what we want is not showing up. Let's check the mods. We want this. We want this. We want that. Chrome enamel. Nicer. Shootin'. Blade drum color. Get it to be darker. And that's it. Buy. We're running out of money quick. And then let's get ourselves a chainsaw. And that's what we're starting with. I swear. This will make sense in a minute. Alright, so we have a skid steer loader. Boom. Start that engine. Let's connect this thingy. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, challenge over. Just kidding. Get this thing down kind of like floor level. And then let's come over here to the fence and let's set some settings. We're going to go over here. We're going to go down to here. We're going to, first of all, we're going to make all the farmers lazy. Why? Not because I want the contracts. I do, maybe. We'll see. Whatever, we'll turn all this stuff on. Yada, yada, yada. It doesn't really matter. We don't really care about the contracts. We just don't want them to harvest their fields. So we're going to save that. Perfect. Now we're going to go down to our settings. We're going to turn on, we're in hard mode, hard economy. Everything else is on. We're going to turn off fieldstone because I just don't feel like dealing with it. And crop destruction. Everything else is off, 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 off. Good. Save. Alright. So next, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to buy a production. That seems really weird, right? We're going to buy a production as the first thing. Yeah, we're buying a production. So we're going to come over here to factories and scroll all the way to the end-ish. I always miss it because it's the wrong color. We're going to get this. This is Yos's Mobile Wood Warehouse. We're going to get that. We're going to drive up to it. We're going to pick it up. And we're going to put it right here. And it just sits there. It'll like stay there. And now we truly have a mobile wood warehouse. Look at that. Isn't that fancy? So then we come over here and we say, hey, tree, be gone. Actually, that's what that thing says. I'm saying tree be gone. Now you have to stay a little bit away from here to be able to rotate your saw because it conflicts with something. I don't know what it's doing. We cut down our tree. Come over here, we hit R, E, B, red, R, E, B. Delay the stunt. Good to go. So now that tree has been absorbed by our mobile tree warehouse. And what we're going to do next is we're going to go over and just get another tree. And we still have a little bit of money left. You'll see me kind of fits with the chainsaw every once in a while, trying to get to rotate for some reason. If I'm too close to the bobcat, it doesn't want to do that. R, D, E, and we're killing some trees. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start off a little bit. I'm going to set the time on real time. And we're just going to go around getting trees. We're not going to cut them down. We're only going to get these cuttable trees, I guess you can call them, or harvestable trees. And that's it. We're going to cut it down. R, E, whoops, I wasn't close enough. Get rid of our stumps. And then if we look at our production menu, we've got this here. We already have our pancake and donut production, but we can't really use those yet because we don't have any of those products. We'll work on that later. First thing we're going to do is to this. We're going to set it to selling. So on the hour, it will sell. The next thing we're going to do is this gets limited to 200K. We're going to upgrade it. I'm going to say we're upgrade to level 2 for $550. Sweet. We're going to upgrade it again to level 3 for $600. So now it'll hold a lot of wood. More than we probably really need, but that's okay. And so now the goal is to drive around, collect some trees, and then on the hour, they will sell. And so since this is a very repetitive process and I can't get this chainsaw to come down, we're just going to cut right here, and I'm going to zip back when it's on the top of the hour, and you will see the results of my labor. So sit back, and we're just going to zoom, zoom, zoom to the next step. Hey everybody, we're back. And we're, back into our little quest to deforest this place. That's actually not our quest. What we're really trying to do here is clear out the land so that when we mow, we don't have to mow around trees. Because that's boring. We've cleared a bunch of trees. If you look, it's kind of clear around us. There's no trees in the way. All of this grass comes free with the map. Let's not, you know what, I actually realized I haven't even talked about the challenge yet. But let's get these last two trees and get this tree, yada. There's one more over here. And we're just waiting for the 9 o'clock a.m. thing to tick over. We've been playing at 1 time speed. I've been doing this for about an hour. It's amazing how many trees you can get done in an hour if you just kind of zoom through them like we are doing here. So, this R, it's gone. B, it's gone. Alright, and then we're just sit here for a second. So we can kind of zoom out and see what we've done. We've just cleared out all of these trees. Pretty awesome, right? I think I'm going to also clear out those white ones just because they're in the way. But we're not going to clear out everything. Anyways. So, we're doing the Shanty Boys Breakfast Challenge, and part of this map that is kind of cool is that you get all of this open land. We go to map overview. Whoops, map overview. We own all of this land, right? Oh wait, actually I didn't own it, but we own it now. And then you can also get farm field 2, which is free for whatever reason. I think Rusty figured this out. This one's free. The rest of the land you have to buy. So there's like 3 forested areas and a bunch of plots, blah, blah, blah. But you own pretty much all the land. This one we're going to buy soon because this is where the shop is, and we're going to place some stuff down there. But first we need some money. So all we have to do now, because we have this thing upgraded. See, we upgraded it. It does almost 1,000,000 liters and it's super fast. But the speed doesn't matter. What matters is there's 1,000,000 liters of wood in here. So let's see how much money we make from 1,000,000 liters of wood. Let's see. Let's see. Let this thing tip over. Tick over. I have no idea how much it's going to make. I really don't. And ticked over. $975,000. And we have plenty of money. What are we going to do with that money? Actually, I'm going to get some more wood, because part of our goal here is we need to get a bunch of productions and a bunch of machinery, and we need to start buying land to do stuff. So let's start off by buying a little bit of land. I'm going to come up here, and I have some stuff picked out. So we already own, or we need to buy this. This is actually free, so we're going to buy that for free. This is where we're going to place our farm-ish thing down here. Because that's where the factories are, so we might as well do it close to the factories. We're going to get this right here, and this is going to be our, like, grass work central. We're going to place down a couple productions here and do some grass work. And then the last one I'm going to buy is, how much is this? 371. How much do I have? That's actually cutting it close. So we might buy this one next time. Or on the next hour. But for right now, actually, you know what? No, I need to buy that. So we're going to go, this is going to be our mowing setup. So I have this fantastical mowing setup that we're going to show you right now. First, we're going to go in here and scroll down here and get a Krone mower. This is the Big M500. It's pretty epic, pretty awesome. We're not going to do very much. We're going to upgrade it a little bit because why not? We're going to use BKT tires, but I think I'm going to keep them normal. Sometimes the oversized tires rub a little bit. Krone logos, yada yada. So this is where we get fun. So main color is going to be legal black, and then the other color is going to be black. It gets this kind of two-tone thing going, right? And then because we've been doing orange for the Bobcat, we're going to do orange here. And then we're also going to do orange here for the decal colors and here for the decal colors. So now all the decal colors are orange. Doesn't that look cool? And then the last bit, which is what makes this more epic, see how the trailer hitch? We like the trailer hitch. So we're going to go this and do the PTO extension. Yes. And that's it. We're going to buy it. $469,000. That's a lot of money. And then we're going to buy two more things that make this whole setup complete. Now you can do this with a regular mower, like the regular Big M, but I happen to like that one because it's just a little bit wider. The next thing we're going to do is, I don't know where this is in the store, but I know where it is here. So I'm going to do this. We're going to get the snuffles, whatever. The snuffle stuck. Whatever it's called. I don't know what it's actually called. It's the snuffle stuck. I'm sticking to it. We'll do this in black. That. And I like, again, the BKT wide tires. Look awesome. And we're going to buy it. Great. And now we need a baler. And of course, it's me. If you guys have watched this channel for any length of time, you know that if I'm using a baler, it has to be black. So this is the black edition for this. All I did was make it colorable. No big deal. It's a pretty cheap and inexpensive baler, but it does 240s. So why not? Right? BKT wides, of course. That's the way I always roll. And I think I have it already set up the way I want it. We're going to make it even more black. And it looks a little silly with orange rims, but we're going to stick with the theme and go with it. Buy 20K. Yes. And now I think we still have enough money to buy that forest. So let's go back and buy that forest. Buy the forest. This forest actually has a good amount of trees right along this border here. And I kind of want to connect this area over to this area because why not? So we're going to by that forested area. And then we'll tab over to that mower, and I'll show you how it works. We only have 62K. Oh, we don't have enough money for what we need to do next. But that's okay. So the way this mower works, we're not going to mow now. We're going to mow next in, what, just under an hour? Is you connect the snuffle stuck. And I don't even think you need the PTO pass-through to connect the snuffle stuck, whatever it's called. But I like it because, yeah. And then we're going to back up. And connect to the... Whoop, I just barely missed it. Really? Oh, I have stop and go braking on. That's really driving nuts. It makes it hard to reverse when the keys aren't working the way you want them to. There we go. Magic. So what we'll do is we come out here and I'll give you a quick mowing demo. Come over here, unfold everything. This thing has these massive wings that unfold. Pretty epic. Go here, we choose the baler, and we change the bale size to 240. We lower the pickup, switch back to the mower, turn it all on, and turn it, put it down. And then what happens is, oh wait, sorry, I did that last time I tested this too. So then it swaths, and then our baler picks up the swath. Easy peasy. Look at that. Isn't that easy peasy? And then we just mow, and it just picks up bales and drops bales behind. And then what we're going to end up doing is we're going to get another... we're going to get a truck and a trailer, and we're going to have that truck and trailer follow us. But since we bought that forest, we don't have enough money for the truck and trailer right now. So we're going to wait, because the truck and trailer is actually really important. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stop mowing for a second. Just leave it right here. No big deal. I'm going to switch back over to our little... Whoop, go away. And that forest right there, we're going to clear. And all of these trees here, we're going to clear. And yeah, you've seen me do it all before. I'm not going to fill you in, but we'll come back when it's about to tick over to 10 a.m. and we'll see where we are. And then we'll maybe get some mowing done and realize that one of the reasons that we're doing this, and this is the last little bit that I'll tell you about, and that's totally fine, we'll finish it off, is I've been working with the Shanty Boys to help them make their maps. This grass here that's on this map is grass that I made. It's custom grass that I made just for this map. And I worked with Silver Eagle of the Shanty Boys, who made this map, and kind of made the grass look the way he wanted it. I also added in the breakfast challenge into the map. So when you start the game, there's a separate game mode for breakfast challenge. And I was the one who added that to the map, because I thought it'd be cool to have it all in one place, and then you don't have to really do any setup. Which I thought was a pretty cool idea. But then I also figured other people are playing the challenge, and I'm thinking to myself, well, it's kind of silly that everyone else is doing the challenge that I put in the map, but I'm not doing the challenge. So I figured, what the heck, let's do the challenge. But, you know, I like to do things in a funny, interesting way. So I'm trying to speed run this challenge and see how fast I can get the challenge done. We're here, what, 9:08 in there. We have like the biggest mower in the game and a baler and everything all set up to start mowing. And we already bought a one forest at least. We've already cleared 1 million liters of trees. Yeah, we're speed running this baby. So I'm hoping to get this done by, I don't know, within the first year. I think I can get the whole challenge done. And the hardest part is going to be waiting for the animals to grow. I mean, reproduce and stuff like that. So, come on, hey. It's not working. There we go. There we go. It was not in the right position. But anyways, let's clear some trees, and I will get back to you in just a bit. Be right back. Bloop. Heyo, we're back. Oh, still going at it. I think I've had it about enough for now with all these trees. I mean, I've cut down a whole bunch. Yeah, it's pretty silly. I don't even know how many I've cut down, but it's a lot. But we're about to tick over to 10 a.m. Can't believe it's only been 2 hours. And once it ticks over, we get some money, and we'll be able to move on to the next step. And I think I'm gonna do some mowing for a while, and we'll see. Maybe I'll record some of that mowing as a time lapse, and you can kind of watch how I attack it. It's nothing special, just mowing and collecting the grass and collecting the bales all at once. Because, you know, gotta keep things simple. I don't want to have to go back and forth over the field 6 times. I just want to go over it once. Get everything all at once. Maybe it's full. Let's check. Oh. Yep, it's full. Can't do any more. That's okay. Let's get the stump out of our way before we forget. And it's going to tick over to 9 a.m. in just a second. Or 10 a.m. I should say. And then we should get another, you know... There you go. Another $975 or $950,000. Alright. Let's take a pause on the tree collection for a little bit. And let's go back over to the store. We've got our mower. We've got our baler. The last piece we need is we gotta pick up these bales. I don't want to have to come back over it and come find the bales again. So let's start off by buying some more stuff. Yay! Buying stuff. Let's buy this thing. This little International is pretty awesome. I like it, actually. I liked it enough to put my logo on the side. Let's get some cooler tires. I like the tires. Let's get the big engine. Why not? We got plenty of money. Let's get these beefy big BKT tires. Right? Those are awesome. Should we get those, or should we get the Nokians? Oh, let's do the BKT tires. I think they're just beefy and awesome. Buy that because, yeah, why not? And then we're going to get ourselves a trailer. We actually want a specific trailer. We're going to get this one. We're going to get the auto load. And buy that. Perfect. And then what we'll do... Monster truck. Look at that thing. Love it. It looks really awesome all blacked out, personally. Yeah, that's what Let's turn it away from the spawn spot. And let's think about this. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be collecting grass. And all of that grass we collect, we got to do something with. So, I think we're going to get a production. So let's put down a production. The one I'm going to go for, I think, is... We're going to keep it simple. We're just going to go with... This one? Which one? Is it this one? Yes, this one. This is the Omatana Farm Supply. It's a pretty simple mod. Nothing spectacular. But it's going to process our silage. And so we're going to line it up here with the fence line so it actually looks like it fits. And bloop, set that down. And then because we are, what are we going to do with our silage? Well, we're going to make ourselves a little bit of passive income. We're going to make that passive income by adding ourselves a biogas plant. Now, I've done this once before, and I kind of set it up, and I kind of like it, just kind of kitty corner right here. Oh, that actually messed up the grass on the outside. Now I want to mow that grass. That's not going to stand. Let's fix that. Meadow? Let's paint the meadow in. Fix that up. That's what it's supposed to be. So now we have a production facility that's going to produce our grass. We can just dump our stuff here. And then BGA. And we're going to continue to use this upgradable factories mod. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to upgrade this factory to level 2. And I'm going to upgrade the mini biogas to level 2 also. That's basically the equivalent of placing down 2 more of those factories, but it gives us way more production capacity. The last thing we're going to do is the breakfast challenge itself. So the breakfast challenge isn't about cutting down trees. It's not about mowing grass. It's actually about making breakfast. And to make the breakfast, let's look at our productions here. We need to make pancakes and we need to make donuts. You can make either or. I'm going to make both just for the sake of it. Donuts they're both pretty much the same recipe. They're going to need flour, sugar, milk, eggs, and butter. Which means we need to have a sugar facility, a dairy, and chickens, as well as flour. And same over here, flour, milk. This one doesn't need the sugar. We might just buy the sugar. I haven't decided yet, but at least a minimum needs some flour, and we need straw for cows, and we need wheat or sorghum or barley to feed chickens. So let's do that. Let's look at our map, and instead of actually planting fields, let's just buy fields that already exist. Let's look right here. Field 2 I just bought already, and that one has wheat in it. Oh, there's another one down here, field 4. What's that? Let's buy that one. Field 4, buy, yes. That one has wheat, that's good to go. Map overview. What else? Do we have any sorghum fields? Ooh, we got plenty of sorghum fields. Sorghum is also good to feed the chickens. Why not, right? We have the money. Let's get this one because it's close to our home base. And then the other one, 13 or 7. This one's kind of close to the store. We can kind of pack that by the store. Let's get that one too. 128 and no. Let's quickly tab over and get ourselves our. You know what? Let's save the building of stuff till the next episode. Right now, I want to get to the baling. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn this on, go to operating position. That means that it's going to pick up this bale when I drive by. Did it pick up the bale? Yes, it did. Then we're going to loop this around. Let it kind of jackknife, that's fine, whatever. And then we're going to come in here, we're going to do follow me, and we're going to offset it to the side by 2 meters so that it doesn't run into the bales. And then, over here to this, and we just get to mowing. Turn that on, and we're just going to go ahead and start mowing. And what will happen is, as we kind of mow past these... Come on, turn the corner. As we mow around, this thing will just drop bales out the back, and our truck, because it's in auto bale loading whatever, I don't know, I don't use that trailer very often, so I'm not really 100% sure how it works, but it just picks up the bales. Yay. I typically use universal auto load, but this is more of like an all platforms kind of thing, so for the most part I'm trying to play the kind of, I guess, the all platforms way. I know that sounds kind of silly, but it is what it is. And then we're just going to sit here mowing, and as you can see, the truck sometimes bangs into the bales. Most of the time it misses them. It'll just slide right by. Bale will drop, and the truck will pick it up. And we're groovy. This mower's pretty nice. It doesn't miss too much, which is always nice. As long as I don't take too sharp of turns, the baler doesn't miss much either. And catches pretty much everything. Just constantly spits out bales. And eventually that truck will be full. Now I can actually track how... Whoops. Totally ran into that tree. I can track how full that truck is by looking up in my top left corner. That's giving me kind of the overview of what my equipment is doing. And right now it says 14% for that trailer. So I know that it still has a good amount of room left to be able to put some more bales in. So I don't bump into those trees, it'll give them a little bit of wide berth. But then I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to mow. Now if you remember, we've like cleared trees everywhere. So this whole area is mowable and it's all free grass. It came with a map. It's part of the breakfast challenge. You get all of this map grass for free, which means you can cut it. It's meadow grass, so it's going to regrow, which is great because I don't feel like planting a grass field. I just want the grass for free, and I'm just going to get it for free. So what I did is in between when my little clipped out, I came out here and I just cut down all of these trees. All of them, except for these white ones. Cut down all of the big spruce trees and sold them all. And now we're using that money to get our farm going. So after we do, let's maybe do one lap. And then we'll maybe go over and check and see where we're going to place some stuff. Because we've got a few more buildings to place, a few more productions to place, and we got to get some animals. I think we have enough. Now to do all of that, we're going to need 3 animals to get this breakfast challenge done. So we need cows for the milk and butter, we're going to need chickens for the eggs, and we're going to need pork. Now, there really isn't, and I haven't been able to find a good production mod that outputs bacon, which is, you know, what the Shanty Boys love with their complete breakfast. Would really love some bacon, but since there isn't a mod for that, we're just going to output pork. And we're going to call it breakfast. And we'll go from there. So we have a production mod that takes in pigs and outputs processed meat. And that's how we're going to get our pork. So that means we do need to put down those pens and raise our animals, and once they're of age that can be fattened and sold, sell them off. Oops. Sorry, skid steer. That's going to be the plan for next time. This time, I think we're just going to sit back, relax, maybe watch a little bit of time lapse, and kind of mow as much as we can mow in the amount of time we've got left for today's video. So check it out, and I will be right back. Shisham.
It's alright, I know it slips so easily. Fighters and lovers in your eyes, running around your head. There's 1,000 enemies, but there's a fire lighting up the dark. We're gonna watch them fall, 'cause if you need a little wild card, I'll be the one you call. I'll be the one you call. a fire lighting up the dark. We're gonna watch 'em fall. And if you need a little wild card, I'll be the one you call. Yeah, there's a fire lighting up the dark. We're gonna watch 'em fall. And if you need a little wild card, I'll be the one you call. It's alright, it's only human when the feeling overcomes like the beating of a drum. I'll be the one you call. It's alright, it's only human when the feeling overrides, going deep into the night. I'll be the one you call. 1800, it's only human. I'll be the one you call. Oh, and watch 'em fall. 1800, it's only human. I'll be the one you call. Oh, and watch 'em fall.
And we're back. We're still mowing. There's a lot of mowing to do. As you can see, we're back near where we started. Kind of getting this patch of grass here in the corner. I wanted to bring you guys back in because it's going to about to knock over to 12 o'clock. And I took a break from the mowing for a little bit and spent about a half an hour clearing more trees. Actually up directly ahead of where we're facing now. That's like a forest area. And I cleared off all the trees on like the flat areas. So when I get over to there with the mower, I can just mow everything, you know, in my everlasting goal to mow the entire map. I don't know why that's a goal, but it is. But that's the plan. We're just mowing, and it's going to tick over in a minute. And hopefully we should get another, I don't know, $800,000-$900,000 from selling a whole another big load of logs. I got close to 100,000 liters, and we're missing a little strip right there. That's going to bother me. It's going to bother me a lot. Yeah, it will. That's okay. Well, I wanted to bring you guys in for the big reveal, I guess, or not, which is when we make a lot of money because we've sold some more wood. But that's what we're doing, right? We're playing this challenge. We're playing the challenge. We're gaming the challenge. And when I saw this challenge, I thought to myself, well, that's a lot of grass. And you know me, I love me some grass. So we're going to mow all of the grass. Even to a point of up on the hill, up here. Let's turn around and take a look at it real quick. Up here, farmland. I bought field 15 because it's a grass field, and I've already kind of cleared the trees around it, so I can mow that. This forest I haven't cleared very much of, except for this area down here, which is grass. And I also bought this production area. I don't own the production building yet, I don't think. But I did buy the production area to put down a second fermenting silo, so we have kind of two going. Let's double check, see if we have the grain mill, because I bought that. Yeah, no grain mill. We didn't, because all we did was buy the land. It was pretty cheap, so. But there we are. We're up to like $1.3 million now. We're not going to get too comfortable with that $1.3 million because we have plenty of stuff to do. Number one of which is buying a regular harvester. I think we're going to get the twin screw. Maybe we can buy that right now while we're mowing this little patch of grass. Let's wait for the turnaround, and we'll buy ourselves a harvester and a header and be able to go harvest those 2 wheat fields that we bought the last time we were talking. Because we're going to need some grain for our chickens that we don't have. And of course, we're going to get all that next time, but you know, we are speedrunning this, so we kind of got to make our money as fast as possible and get the equipment that we need, because we started with nothing. And maybe stop talking and go buy the harvester. Alright, let's go over here to this one, because I love the twin screw. I don't know why. Big tank. Go to the 450. I like the second corolla too. Strop chopper full. Hell yes for oversized. Long pipe, main color black. Buy. There's 300 grand gone. Just in time to turn around. Mwah. Oh wait, that's not going to turn out very successful. X. I gotta fold this thing up to get past that tree. I'm stuck in a little bit of a situation here. We're gonna unfold again. Oh, and our bale truck is totally full. Let's empty that out. And we're just gonna aim our bale truck in that direction. What harvester header do we want? I think we're just gonna use one of the new like Unreal Titan Drapers. Yeah, 13 miles an hour. That sounds good. We'll use that one. We have the We have the Colossus headers installed here, so we'll probably just get a Colossus header. Get the Titan Draper because I like that one. Yeah, that's about it. We got lots more mowing to do, and we got lots more stuff to do. Let's go get that header for so we're talking about it. The Titan Draper. We're not gonna get the 13.8. Oh, we're gonna get the Draper. 13.7 main color. Let me guess. Oh, that's right, black. Carbon fiber? That sounds good. Carbon fiber and black. That's a wonderful combination. Buy. Yes. So now we have a harvester. And when we get a chance to do so, we can go harvest those fields. That has to be done by the end of this day. The mowing also has to be done by the end of this day, so that we can mow again in November, because that's how we roll. We always do 2 cuts the first year. Because it's a meadow, we can't roll it, so we do have to wait for that part. Get in. Thank you. Roll her down. And finish. Oh, forgot to turn this thing on. That button. Come on, dude. Do your job. Fall off. Perfect. Anyways, we're gonna go do some mowing. We bought our harvester. We're working on the grass mowing, and I'll bring you back maybe an hour from now when nothing happens. Or maybe when I finish the mowing. I doubt it's gonna take an hour, but I mean, this is a lot of grass to mow. So it might actually take an hour. We'll see. We're doing real time. We'll figure out what's happening. We'll get you back here as soon as we can. Be right back. Bloop.
The way that you make me feel like I've never been felt before. Look in your eyes, I found the one I've been waiting for. I'm feeling electric. Our love is electric. The way that you make me feel like I've never been felt before. I'm feeling electric. Look in your eyes, I found the one I've been waiting for. I'm feeling electric.
And we're back. We're back right down towards the end of the mowing. We're up north by the grain mill, which we actually just bought some of our profits. And we're mowing our grass field. This is one of the few grass fields that we purchased. And I figured just to give ourselves some extra grass while we're up mowing around the field, we might as well mow the field itself too. As you can see, like my kind of outlines here, I'm not just mowing the field, I'm mowing all the meadow too. The meadow is actually returning, not as good as the grass field, pretty good. And we're getting just ridiculous amounts of grass, which is fine by me. Grass means silage, and silage means money. So we're just gonna finish up this little section here, basically from right here where I am, all the way over to the tree line or to the riverway there, and then next time we're gonna come back and do some harvesting. We got that harvester all set up. I bought a grain truck with a bed on the grain truck from BC Bueller's X2 bed extensions pack, something or other. And we'll be using that to transport grain while harvesting, which I think should be a good solution, considering we don't really want to plant any fields right away for this challenge. But for this challenge, really what we need is a bunch of grain fields that have cereal grains that we can get to turn into flour, because we need to make ourselves some donuts and make ourselves some pancakes. So we're going to need flour, and we might as well harvest all the fields that are ready. So I've actually gone and purchased a bunch of the fields that have things like oat and sorghum and wheat, just to make sure we have basically a good collection of fields to harvest, and hopefully we won't actually ever have to plant anything. And we'll we'll have everything we need to complete the challenge and feed our animals. So next time we'll come back, do some harvesting. But for now, that's going to call it for this one. I want to say thank you for everyone for being here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of how I'm attacking this challenge. This crazy mowing setup, which is just phenomenal. I love it. It's just super quick, super fast, and I just kind of, everything's done at once. I don't have to go back over anything, which to me is like the biggest benefit possible. I don't have to do things more than once. As you can see, we got a little bit tired of that mowing. We turned on the ether, just give ourselves a little bit extra speed, just because we've been doing this for hours now. But until next time, I want to say thanks for watching. See you again on the next one. Bye-bye.